or give you an overview of the program. And as you will see, we'll have a lot of tracks, a lot of exciting, interesting talks and events. And we will hope that you will enjoy the program and that the different talks, the panel, the keynotes will trigger very interesting discussions. So to introduce the different tracks, I will let the chairs of each track introduce them, starting by the research track. So Stefan, can you please introduce?
Yes, I'd like to welcome you to ICSSP ICGSE on behalf of my program co-chair, Aurora Vizcaíno, and myself. As PC chairs, we have been responsible for putting the technical research program together. So we thank the authors of 40 research papers who have submitted their work to this joint conference, of which we then selected the 10 high-quality papers that will be shown in the technical program. Submissions came from 11 countries, with authors originating from 24 countries. The accepted papers mainly come from Europe and also from New Zealand. So especially the New Zealand people are welcome this morning because that's the best time slot for them. The maximum number of submissions for one single author was 5. The average was about 2. The maximum number of authors for submissions was 7. The average was about 3. Each paper got in general 3 reviews in a double-blind review process. Some received even 4, so making a total of 126 reviews by 62 PC members from 24 countries, plus 3 external reviewers. As I said, we have selected 10 high-quality research papers, which gives us a rather selective and competitive acceptance rate of 25%. And the technical program is complemented by 4 journal first papers, initially published in the years 2019 to 2021 in renowned journals, namely EMSE, JSS, and IEEE software, making altogether a very exciting research program, which is accompanied by a not less interesting industry program, which is brought to you next.
Hello, this is Parastu, and I want to welcome you together with Jens. We are organizers of the industry track this year, and as you can see, we have been focusing on choosing papers and presentations that actually about the real life application of techniques and tools in industry. So we have chosen 1 industrial experience paper and 3 industry talks from Siemens, Healthineers, Ecopetrol, and the Norwegian Labour and Welfare Administration. And these are integrated in the conference program. So we hope that you find them interesting.
This year, we also organized a doctoral track. Together with Jamel, we decided to organize a blended session where we had both papers submitted to the track and talks from PhD students invited among authors that got a paper accepted for the main track. So you will find a presentation of the paper submitted to the doctoral track in the main program as well, but we decided to provide additional feedback to these students by both doing a free conference path where we gave students assistance in preparing their talk. We helped them improving their slides and presentation. And then there will be a live session on Wednesday where mentors that we would like to thank for their availability will be providing feedback and ask questions to the students and based on their presentation and slides.
Okay, I think you may have seen already the program on Cloudera, but these are the topics of the program. It's not a non-exhausted list, but as you can see, we wanted to stick to the main theme of the conference, which was like new work styles require new ideas, adapting software processes and human behaviors. This was the main theme, and in that we attracted very interesting submissions, and you will see also in the panel and in the keynotes. The other topics of the program are, let's say, pretty popular topics in these conferences, which are software and system processes, global software engineering practices, human factors in software development, open source software development, And as you will see in the program, very interesting talks will be presented starting by the first session today. So we also have Paolo and Igor, who help us a lot with putting in place the virtual platform. And we will also have another slides about the practicalities. This is just an overview of the program, but of course, please stick to the program as defined in Clouder. This is the main source, okay? We're also proud to introduce very interesting keynotes, okay? The first one is given by Margaret Ann Story, professor at University of Victoria, and the title is After the Pandemic, Rethinking Developer Productivity. And the second keynote comes from Martin Florian, who is a tech operation lead at Spotify, and the title is Into the Unknown, From the Office Via Home to Anywhere, Experiences from Spotify. And as you can see, those two keynotes are very related to the current situation we are living, and also in relation with the conference main theme, and we are very looking forward for those two keynotes.
And to complement our main theme, conference theme about the difficulties of the during pandemic and post-pandemic times, we would like to look into the future, and we have invited a very exciting group of experts from industry and academia to join us in a debate. We include our keynote speakers and also Niels Brede Moe, who is a researcher following a number of companies working from home and working from soon working from anywhere. Gert Höfner, the senior VP from Siemens Healthineers, who is residing now in India, and Eduardo Franciosi, the senior product manager from Dell Brazil. So as you see, we have a variety of geographical zones also presented in the debate, and we will challenge, or I will mediate the debate and challenge these experts to understand better what future is waiting for us and how researchers as well can anticipate the needs of the industry and maybe deliver more exciting results in the next issue of the ICSSP ICGSE.
ICSSP ICGSE 2021 will provide two distinguished Best Paper Awards. First, the ACM SIGSOFT Distinguished Paper Award for research papers, and second, the IEEE Software Distinguished Industry Paper Award. And we thank the sponsoring institutions ACM and IEEE for offering them. I will now briefly tell you about the former of the two awards. We have 5 nominated papers based on the results of the reviewing process and a voting of the conference organizers. You can see the nominees on this slide. The respective papers will be presented throughout the conference in the different sessions, and particularly already in the session right after this opening session. The processes, the second and the third paper will be presented in the session right afterwards. Then the fourth paper will be presented in the session 1B, Human Factors and Social Aspects. And finally, in session 2B, Collaboration in Organizations, Teams and Communities, the first and the fifth paper later today. The awards then will be presented during the conference closing and award session on Wednesday. The awardees will be disclosed only then. So please stay tuned in order to figure out and see who's getting the awards. And next you will learn about the Industry Paper Award.
So let's have a look to the industry best paper nominees. So 3 empirical papers are selected as candidates for the Distinguished Industry Best Paper Award. And they all, I think, present very interesting results relevant for a broader application context. You can see them here on the list. I think we have a quite nice mixture of them, and we wish them good luck to all authors and may the best paper win.
Okay, so these some of the practicalities. Well, I'm not, let's say, an expert in Cloudera, but we recommend that you be in the backstage area as indicated by the Cloudera instructions. Stefan have already sent an email with all the instructions required for the authors and session chairs. So please be at the backstage area 20 minutes before your presentation. And if you have any doubt about the process, please send us a message or through the chat, and we try to solve that before your session.
And in every session, we have also student volunteers who help us quite greatly.
Well, good morning. I'm Ruben Grande, and I'm the social media responsible. Everything you want to share via Twitter, please use the hashtag shown in the slide, so we can have a common point to access all the tweets published during the conference. All your tweets will be retweeted, so they can reach more people interested in our topics. Well, I hope you all to tweet as much as possible and enjoy the event.
There's no further slide coming.
Yes.
So you can also see the hashtag and note it down, but we can also copy it to the chat.
Great. Okay, then we will meet in a couple of minutes for the starting of the sessions. Okay, and hope everyone will enjoy these amazing events. Okay, and different talks. Please participate, ask questions, trigger discussions. Okay.
Welcome.
That you are not surprised, as you have possibly worked with Cloudera before. We will start each session with an opening by the respective session chair and not with playing out the pre-recorded video directly. So you will see the first session 1 minute and 45 seconds again, which will be me, since Marco can unfortunately not make it this morning. So you will see me then in the next event here on Cloudera opening the first session.
Very good. As someone told me recently, nobody is upset for presentations or meetings ending earlier these days.
I'm very much surprised whether the transition will work as expected now.
Let's see.
Indeed. It's a very advanced platform. Hopefully, everyone will enjoy the experience.
Oh, I had a typo in my